What's up, everyone? We are back here, and there's some big news today about Archeage. They are releasing a new patch tomorrow, October 21st for the US, and it looks like October 22nd is the European servers will hit it. And it's going to have the Halloween events. So you can find out all the latest news here in the official forums at the dev tracker. Definitely go in there and take a look. You can see all the latest, like I said, news and headlines. So we're talking about the new build version 1.2, build 4.13, and the patch notes right here. So we have the official patch notes, and the main thing is that there is a Halloween event that is going to begin October 21st, and it's going to last until the Conquest of Aurora launches, which is tentatively scheduled for the 4th of November now. So again, we're going to have a roughly about 2 weeks of Halloween eventage. We don't know what this is going to entail. That is up here. We have no idea what this is going to entail. We do know that they're going to introduce a new cash shop box, random number generator box, those limited edition boxes, and it's going to have some kind of Halloween spooky battle pet or pet in there, or mount. So we do know that so far. So tomorrow, or today, whenever you watch this video, we're going to have a Halloween event, so that's very, very cool. I'm glad to see the very first event, see what kind of events they actually are going to do for the game, and then they're going to go through some gameplay changes. They are trying to prevent the land hacking, so they are changing the maximum distance that you can be away from the property to actually place it. So before there were some reports of people that were like a bajillion miles away placing the houses and stealing the houses. So they are trying to get rid of that. They are also introducing a potential fix for the spam, for people getting into the jury chats, and they're not really being jurors. So the spam has always been a constant struggle with all the gold sellers. If you played Royal or played Archeage at all, you've noticed the spam. There's no question about it. Unless you turn off the chat channels, the gold spammers are going to get to you. They are spamming the mailbox, they're spamming the chats every second. So yeah, this is definitely a good fix. Hopefully they can, win this war on the bots there. And then the update is going to be a very small amount, but unfortunately, again, this is going to be a 3 to 5 hour server downtime again at 8 Pacific Standard Time, like their typical downtime. So right roughly in the middle of the day for the East Coast players. Horrible downtime, but that's another topic for another day. Overall, the Halloween event should be fun. Hopefully it's something cool and not just a big cash grab. But I have some doubts that I think it just will be some cash shop items. It'll be like, hey, we're having a Halloween event here. You can buy the black cat here. You can buy a pointy hat here. We're going to give out free candy. Oh, no, you have to actually buy it with these credits. So we'll see. We'll see. So far, the game has been fairly cash grabby. And even though it is a free-to-play game, it does feel like a very, very, very big money grab. Anyway, the other big topic we're going to talk about here real quick is the potential patron status loss. So a lot of players that had patron status for a month or two, their month is run up, and now they're actually out of patron status. So the Apex prices are rising, and also people are getting glitched, and they're not actually getting their second month of patron status. So definitely pay your taxes as soon as possible. Do not let your taxes go late. You have a 2-week grace period, but with how slow XL Games is and Tryon Worlds with fixing any problems, if you have a tax issue and your taxes are due like tomorrow or in 2 days, don't expect to have your house or property available, because if they're not going to fix this problem overnight. Like, they take forever. They are slow as hell at fixing things. So you want to make sure your taxes are paid up to date, so you have that 2-week grace period just in case anything funky like this happens and you lose your patron status, because there are a lot of players that have lost their patron status and that are complaining and outraged about this on the forums here. And they're outraged for rightful reasons. They already paid for their patron status. They were supposed to get a free month patron status for the craziness and the errors and the glitches at launch. So no one theoretically should have lost their patron status yet. But people are losing their patron status. People are now unable to pay their taxes. People are losing their houses in the coming days if this is not fixed like tomorrow, today, I mean yesterday, because some people may have been procrastinating and not paying their taxes, and now they will end up losing their house or farm, and there is no way for them to actually reclaim that house or land. Once you lose that land, there's nothing that they're going to do to be like, oh, sorry, you lost your land. Here, we're going to give you that land back. No, they're not going to do that because someone else has already claimed the land and they own it now. So they're not going to take the land back from that person and give it to the original owner just because they screwed up on their patron status. Even though that it sounds like they should, it's not going to happen because now they're going to just piss off even more players. So make sure your taxes are up to date. Do not delay paying your taxes, and do not ever miss a payment. Pay as soon as possible. Make sure you have that 2-week grace period just in case something funky happens and you glitch and lose your patron status. And definitely get on to the support as soon as possible and try and contact them, and let them know that you're angry and pissed off, because that definitely does get their attention, and it's not right at all.